Good morning. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The announcement just went out and there was so much good stuff this morning and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Y'all have no idea. Nobody's watching this right now, but that's okay because I'm still gonna freak out about everything because I'm so excited. That was one breath. Oh man. Oh me, oh my. Such a good day. Such a good day. We should probably sew something. So what? Let's see. What do we have today? Okay. Let's see. We got this. Ooh, yeah. Let's do some dragon scale. We gonna do some dragon scale. We'll start off with this. We'll start with this today. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. Well, I usually start at 10, so I'm like at 10 minutes early-ish. It's fine. I'm not 20 minutes late. I'm 10 minutes early because my normal stream starts at 10. Usually-ish. Sometimes. I forgot breakfast. I should have done that. But I'm too excited about all the stuff that happened this morning. Alright. I need to calm down. Alright. Let's start. First of all, it's kind of cold in here. Let's start with, got to make sure all my fabric is nice and straight and flat. Gotta be flat. Okay. So today, the only thing I actually have on my sewing desk this morning is this Dragon Scale, deluxe tray. And then I'm just gonna like go through some of the fat quarters that I bought a while back, and I'll probably make one or two of them. If you happen to be in chat and at that time, then you know you might even be able to vote on which one I make. Whew. We're having a good morning, folks. We are all energized. Had a decent day off last night, yesterday. It's week 2 of self-employment. And all the great things are happening this week. Boop boop. Gotta make it flat. All the way flat. Not just mostly flat. Part of me wants to keep the iron just plugged in and sitting there for warmth, but I shouldn't do that. So we're not gonna, because safety first, folks. Safety first. Oh, y'all can't see anything that I'm doing here. Whoops. Hold on. Let's fix this. No, don't you fall. Is that better? That's not better. Ooh, jeez. We're all over the place today. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. There's just so much going on. I can't even focus. Probably shouldn't be sewing, but that's fine. This is fine. I'll get into it and actually be focused on sewing soon. We're just getting started. This is like the warm-up. Good morning, good morning. How are you? We're making some dragons today. You are just in time. We're gonna be making this into a dice tray. And it's gonna be lovely. So lovely. Yeah, very excited. So much excitement. We're gonna match it with this beautiful dark blue. It's like a tealy blue, really. It's almost navy, but it's got a little bit of green in it. And it's so pretty. It's gonna go really well with this fabric. I'm very excited about this. Although I'm a pretty excitable person, so I get excited about a lot of things. There's so much. There's so much to be excited, though. So much wonderful things happening. Yeah, I'm super happy about these colors. Hold on, let's see if we can put you down just a little bit more. There you go, now you can see the whole thing. Hey, supervisor's here. You did not. Come on, you can sit. Oh, in my lap? Okay. All right, come on. Gotta kitty scritches. This is the supervisor, and he demands scritches sometimes. So we have to oblige because he is the supervisor. Can I work now, please? Hold on. Gotta give the supervisor his payment for the day. Alright, there we go. Now just settle down. Oh, are we doing this? Okay. Gotta finish the scritches. Are we good? You're gonna make it really hard to measure, aren't you? Yep. Later on today, when I'm done with this, and have a chance to take pictures, I will put it for sale on my website as a pre-made item, which is pretty cool. Claws. Oh gosh, why? I need to trim your claws, dude. Whew. My knee is not a pincushion. Yeah, gotta give love to the cat. This is why sometimes sewing takes a little bit longer, because I have a cat who I kind of wish that you could see this because he is all over it. All right. So how are you doing today? Welcome to the Chaos Corner. Oh boy. You have not... Oh, what? Well, we gotta change that. I mean, you don't have to, but, you know, there's a bunch... I mean, if you just want to see, there's a bunch of stuff on my website right now. And it's all ready to ship, and I actually have a mail run scheduled for today. So you know, if you go quickly, then it can even ship out today. Just saying. All right. Am I allowed to bring Fred over and start sewing now? Okay. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to do that yet, because first I need to make the insert for this. Silly, silly me. This way. Oof. All the distractions today. So many distractions. Oh. Well, company is always appreciated in the Chaos Corner. Most of the time I only have the cats to talk to, and they're great at pretending to listen, but they don't talk back. Or at least I haven't figured out how to understand what they're saying for the most part, other than it's Scritch's time. It's Scritch's time is probably their favorite time. That's when they just kind of walk up and sit in my lap. Subject A. But thank you for hanging out. Hello, hello, Midnight Suna. Suna? I sometimes do not pronounce things correctly. Please correct me if I get your name wrong. I always do my best to try to make sure everybody feels at home here. I got it right? Woo! Yay! Okay. So, let's start sewing. Everybody say, hello, Fred. Not too far that side. Y'all, I have a very precarious setup here. Get Aras this morning, V at lunch. Too bad Kelly is working, or it would be a Terra Muffin hat trick. That's beautiful. I'm actually going to quit streaming probably around noonish, just so that I can catch V's stream, because the lunch break live streams are great, and I need to make sure I'm eating lunch on a regular basis, or else I will literally just work from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. if no one stops me. I am a slight workaholic. I just can't live without that workahol. Welcome. Oh, I love when you come into the I love when you come into the stream, because you always come in with rainbows. It makes me so happy. So thank you. Yes, eat lunch. My wife does the same thing as a self-employed worker. Yes. Well, it used to be really, really bad, because when I would go to the office and I would work 8 hours at the office, and then I would come home. I'd be home around 4:30 or so, and I would immediately start working until like midnight. So I'd end up having like a, 14, 15 hour day. But I've been able to, over the past week, I've been able to get in a pretty decent routine of taking lunch, and stopping for dinner, mostly because my husband will call me multiple times and be like, hey, no, seriously, it's dinner time, you need to stop. One day he even started making dinner while I was still streaming, and that was a beautiful day. Because I'm sitting here getting hungry, like, I'm going to make him take me out for dinner because I don't want to cook. And then I go downstairs, and I mean, I was so hungry I could almost smell the food. I was like, oh, potatoes, that sounds so good. I go downstairs and dinner is ready and waiting for me. And it was beautiful. I hate cooking. Like, any sort of meal prep gets me so anxious and upset that by the time I get to the point where I can eat the thing that I made, I can't eat the thing that I made. And he knows that, so sometimes he's nice. Almost lost my scissors. My thread scissors. Yes. It's always the best to have food waiting for you. So what's everybody working on today? Do we have anything good planned? Today it's really just in here. We're gonna be just making random stuff, because currently I'm finished with the Revelo items. That's all done and just waiting to be sent out. The Dragon Scale pre-order fabric is still being printed. It's in queue, so I'm waiting for that to finish printing and ship to me. So I'm waiting on that. And at this point, I have no other large projects that I can work on right now. So I'm really just making whatever I feel like until that fabric comes in. I already had this cut from the other day when I made some keychain bags. I went ahead and cut this fabric at the same time. But I was just like done on trays. So I decided to just work on keychain bags and a D4 bag, which actually, if you did want to get your hands on one of my products and can't quite afford it right now, there is a chance for you to win a little Dragon Scale D4 bag. Actually, let me go grab it because it's super duper cute. This monochrome Dragon Scale bag is going to be given away as the October patron-sponsored Twitter giveaway. So you can win this. Thanks to my wonderful patrons. They vote every month on an item to give away as long as I maintain a certain amount of support. It means that I can continue doing stuff like this and do giveaways on a regular basis and feel good about it. If I get to a certain level of support, I will be able to do more than one giveaway in a month, which is phenomenal, and I would love to do that. But this is like a monthly item. They voted on a Dragon Scale bag, so here we are. This little 4-inch bag holds about, I want to say 5 sets of dice. So super cool. Let's see. Tonight I will be continuing some sculpting on a super secret dice cower commission. Ooh, that's so cool. I can't wait to see the final pics too. Honestly, starting dinner right now is slow cooked curry, so I've got to start it at 10 a.m. Ooh, that sounds fantastic. And I love anything that goes into a slow cooker because I literally just have to like chop everything up as far as vegetables and stick the meat in, season, and then just don't touch it. Just don't touch it. How's my day going so far? It has been amazing. I got to see a preview of a project a friend's coming up with, and I can't even tell you what it is or who it is or anything like that, but it got me pumped this morning. And then I got, all the confirmations from PAX Unplugged, and we're going to be doing a maker panel, and I am so excited about it. I'm hosting my first panel. Yay! So yeah, I also got some pretty good sleep last night, at least a long time of sleep last night. So that was good. Yeah, it's been a great morning. I'm feeling super energetic and excited for the day, and yes, Not working on hobby-related stuff, but you should have time to paint some orcs for October over the weekend. That's fantastic! Yay, Orktober! Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Yeah! I'm very excited about all of this. It's going to be phenomenal. And I'm so nervous. I will say the panelists, I don't think any of them other than me has done a panel, and I've only done one. And that was this year at PAX East with Take This organization. We were talking about like role-playing and characterization in D&D. So it was a completely different kind of thing. But this one's going to be a little bit more structured. I've already started like outlining what we're going to do, and I didn't want to get too far into that whole process until I knew that the panel was approved. But I've already got like half the questions written out in my head. So we're so excited. We're all so nervous. It's going to be fantastic. The energy in the room is going to just completely drive me nuts. Yes, things are going amazingly, at least for the moment. They could always turn down. Things can always go wrong, but I'm going to enjoy the good vibes and everything like that for now. We're gonna just keep up the momentum. I try to be an optimistic person. Now, I know most of the time I'm pretty good at being optimistic in public. But my friends can tell you I'm such a worrywart. I worry about everything. But it's fine, it's fine. This is all fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm doing some awesome things. And yeah, it's going well. Cannot complain. Oh, new miniatures for your game is up for pre-order, but some of the extras are already held out. Oof. Yeah. I completely understand how it kind of sucks that things are like limited runs. But also, as someone who makes things by hand, I totally understand why some things are limited runs. Sometimes there's just no avoiding it. You gotta. At least if something goes on like a limited run, and it does well, bringing it back later on would be a good idea. Let's see. I'm gonna trim this up slightly. So just a moment. Whoop. Bumping everything. Bear with me. Ugh. So many little tiny scraps. All the tiny scraps. should be good. Hokey pokey. Let's turn these things around, huh? See what I did there? That's good. That's good. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there's usually a reason for it. This is probably because those minis are very popular. They're lizard men, and those are often popular in the miniature wargaming hobby. Not something I'm going to rant over. At least I got the core set, but I have to forego special dice and extra rolls. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't like FOMO marketing, and I try my hardest. Like, for me personally, now I know Games Workshop is a little bit bigger of a thing. For me at least, like, I can only have, like, I'm only one person, and I only have so much storage space. Like, this studio is also, like, family storage area, so there's only so much I can do. So a lot of times, I feel really bad about that. Games Workshop is a little bit bigger. I mean... I don't know how many people work for Games Workshop. I don't know much about the company, I'll be honest. But yeah, I'm only one person. So for smaller makers, it's kind of a necessity to do limited runs and see if that works. FOMO doesn't apply to handmade. Yeah. In fact, you may have... Wait, hold on. You're always in awe of people who can easily use a sewing machine. I tried to teach myself a couple years ago. It did not go well. Well, I can tell you for certain that I have been sewing since I was about 3 years old. So it's been a while. I've had a lot of practice. But I've probably spent somewhere between 15 to 20 or so hours sewing every week on average for the past 2 years? 2.5 years. Yeah, it's been about 2.5 years since I started sewing, like, a lot. So it's been some time. It takes practice, just like anything else. Like, I mean, frankly, I can't, like, I say I can't. I don't paint. And I definitely could not do some of the stuff that you do, most of the stuff that you do. It would take a lot of practice. But that's why we have to charge what we do. Okay. So we thinking this should be the outside, or this for the outside? See, I like having the pattern on the inside, especially with the deluxe tray, because you can always put the insert in with the solid side up so that you can see it, your dice rolls. Ah, they're finally picking up the trash. You can hear the garbage. I believe Games Workshop has about 1,700 to 1,800 employees. Whoo! Yeah, limited runs are a little much. That's like 2,500 hours of sewing. Probably, yeah, in the past 2.5 years. I think that's pretty accurate, because I've taken time off, but I've also done more than 30 hours in a week some weeks, so, yeah. Gosh. Yeah. I may have left the thing jammed up, and I think I bent another thing. Can I tell you what? Alright. Well, you have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping in. It was a pleasure seeing you. Gotta catch them all. Terror muffins. And hey, if you're in the lunch break live stream chat, I will see you there. Thanks so much for hanging out. Yeah, you know, I bent a pin so thoroughly. It was like that. When I pulled it out of my sewing machine, I was actually really surprised that my needle didn't break too. Though I had a dream that my needle got super crooked one day, and it kept sewing. Makes me want to check my needle, but also I don't want to take it out because then I'll have to rethread my machine. So we're just gonna leave it. Let's see. Scale on the inside, scale on the outside. Scale on the inside, scale on the outside. We're gonna do a, we're gonna let the dice decide. Okay, this is a Greenleaf Geek dice. Even scale goes on inside, odds scale goes on outside. Odds scale's going on the outside. By the way, this was a custom D20 made for me and I love it so much. You guys can't see it very well, but it's so pretty. It's got, let's see if that works a little better. It's got glitter and stars and all sorts of stuff. It's so pretty. I love it. It's my decision maker. This is how I make decisions. I ask people or I roll dice. There's no in between. I said scale's going on the outside, right? Yeah, I think I did. Pretty sure. Yeah, because I rolled a 13. Yep. Come on. Good. Should have heated up. Come on. I need. I remember in elementary school we had to learn how to use the sewing machine in home education. Sounded boring to us boys, but the teacher told us he would get a operating license for successfully learning us That brought us on board. It's almost like having a driving license. Yeah. That's hilarious and does not at all surprise me at the same time. But you know, using a sewing machine is actually a really, really easy thing to do. Once you know how, you can use almost any sewing machine. I mean, at least like basic. You can be basic. Except for Kelly. Kelly is not allowed to use a sewing machine. Somehow she sewed her pants to her project. Not sure how one sews their pants to a project, but you know, my Kelly is absolutely amazing and definitely talented in many ways. Where is the opening? Here it is. Let me grab inserts. I'm all over the place today. Woo woo. I'm so all over the place today. Y'all have no idea. It's crazy. I think I'm all over the place every day though. So what makes today special? I'm talking about it. Learn sewing by hand in your olden days. Home ec class. Yeah. I hate hand sewing. I am far too impatient, and I'm just far too impatient for hand sewing. All over the place is on brand for a chaos bean. Heck yes. This is why you're in the chaos corner. This is why I call my followers chaos beans, because it is chaos here, and that's just what we do. That's what we do. And I like it this way. Thank you. Yeah, I hate hand sewing. It drives me nuts. I refuse to do it if at all possible. But I know how. I mean, I know how. It just ends up really sloppy. Because once again, I'm impatient. And I'm just like, just do it! Or it takes forever because I get distracted. You will never find anything hand sewn for me. Gosh, I love these colors. I love them so much. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. Alright, are we ready for this? Where's my thingamadoobers? Let's not bump everything over here. Hold on. There we go. That's ready to go. That needs to be trimmed. That needs to be trimmed straight. I said straight, damn it. That's better. I've got so many little bits on my machine. These are not for pre-order. This is so do you remember when I asked people on Twitter to vote for a dragon? Any dragon, any reason, no reason at all. Well, this is the fabric that I bought that day after the poll closed. After the poll closed, I went through and I bought a silver dragon, which was the monotone dragon scale. I also bought blue because it was the runner-up, and freaking why not? It then occurred to me later on that more people would want dragon scale, so I did the pre-order. So this is not connected to the pre-order. The pre-order fabric is still in queue to print. It's not even ready yet. I don't have it. This was from a week earlier. I think it's because I ordered so much with the pre-order that it just takes longer because I ordered a lot of fabric. But the pre-order stuff is coming. I still haven't gotten the fabric yet. As soon as I start working on the pre-order stuff, it will be everywhere. You will know. This is solely something that I just did because I was like, I don't know what fabric to buy next. Let's do some dragons. What color dragon would people want? Silver. And then blue. Silver and blue. So yeah, we are still waiting on the pre-order fabric. This is just, I wanted to do some dragons, but I didn't know what color to pick. Now, I did order extra fabric this time because I did so well on the pre-order. I was able to order more fabric. I was able to order more fabric, so I will have extras, and I will be making extra stuff, but just not yet. First the pre-order stuff needs to go. And then I'll start using the extra stuff. Blue is such a nice color. Yes, yes, yes. No, it's fine. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible about everything going on because that's important to me. So I want to make sure if anybody has any doubt, I'm working on it. And it will be everywhere. You will know. Nah, this was, I just bought a fat quarter of fabric after doing that poll, and it was enough to do a deluxe tray, and then I did, 7 keychain bags? Yeah. Which actually, if you like this fabric, you can buy, in-store right now, you can get keychain bags with just the scales, just the blue, or scales on the main body and blue on the tabs. And they are in store right now. You can pick them up. I can't not plug my own store on my own channel, right? You know, it's just like, it's almost a rule. So many camera adjustments. Hello, Fred. Let's see if I can put this up and then down a little. And that's a little better. Okay. There we go. Not quite. Too close. Let's see if I can get this out without going nuts. Come on, just work with me. There we go. It's too far in. Beautiful. Yes. All right, that's a nice, pretty straight line right there. Happy about that. There we go. Insert done. Now, for the tray. Ooh, you know what? I could do, I've got some leftover witchy fabric. I could do some of that today. Yes. Is it weird that I think it might actually be cool it might be cool to actually watch you make my order, even though it's the same as you're making anyone else's order? Hey, I mean, that's super cool. Yeah. And heck, you know what? This is going on my website today. So if you are interested in getting this tray, then you could actually watch me make it and then go buy it. Pretty cool. But yeah, I totally get the same feeling anytime I watch, like, GM Lee painted a mini for me and he streamed it, and it was absolutely fantastic, and it got me, like, so excited about the mini when it finally came, because I was like, I watched him paint this is so cool! Hey, kitties! Ooh! My iron's still on. This is what I get for being so distracted and obsessed with everything. I'm glad the cats distracted me, though. Because that would have been bad. The whole squee. I watched this being made and now it's in my hands. See? That's so cool! Hey, 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 cat. Hey. 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 What are you doing? See that? See that? Glad I turned off the iron. Bless you. I think probably my favorite thing, though, is seeing people post pictures of things that I made. Is like, oh my gosh. Like, this is on your table and you're using it, and I made that, I did that. So cool. I think that's my favorite part of making, is seeing other people enjoy the things that I made. Yeah. And, like, them getting excited about it. Like, my thing just came in and I love it so much. And I'm like, I'm so glad you love it. Yay! Like, you just made my day. It's so cool. It is the best feeling. Seeing someone else enjoy something that I spent time to make and felt passionate enough to make, and then someone else likes it too. It's the best part. Yeah. Oh, no, we said dragon scale on the outside. Should have videoed your players when you gave them the keychain bags. Too introvert to think of things like that in the moment. That's perfectly fine. As long as they love them, that's the important part. But if you ever give someone a gift of my things and you send me a video of it, it will really make my day. But really, just knowing that people are enjoying my stuff is freaking awesome. It's such a good feeling. But yeah, just being able to share that excitement is phenomenal. Alrighty. Okay. Man. It's going by fast. Time is flying today. Time is absolutely flying by. Alright. Good job, Fred. We're done with you for now. Put the marking pen up. I can go there. This is done. I need room on my desk for all this stuff. Yes, I do. Alright. Wait. Here's the question. Do we do black snaps or silver snaps? Thinking silver since it matches the thread, right? Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to go silver. Let's do silver. Y'all, I almost forgot about my coffee. I can't do that. Yeah, silver. Good. It's raining cats and dogs here now. It's getting a bit chilly too, but it's always a bit cozy. Listening to the rain puts me in the mood for soup tonight. Soup sounds fantastic. Can't have most soups, but it still sounds fantastic. Damn, no Jeremy diet. I've got too many minis up here. What am I talking about? There's not too many minis.
I'm so happy with them though. They're so pretty.
Hey, what's up, cat butt? You're gonna have to sit down here. Mandatory scritches time? Do you want to get under the blanket? No. Alright, you're gonna have to sit. Sit down. Just chill. Chill out, dude. Thanks, cat. This is going to be beautiful. What am I talking about? It's already beautiful. What are you doing? Is there something on there? Just gonna lick it. It's cool. Just inspecting your workspace. Yep. Apparently I passed inspection. Yes. It's a cat section. Yeah, I love the variation in blues too, because you got some more of the deep blue with a little bit of purple in some of the darker scales, but then some of the lighter scales are a mix of like a seafoam green and there's some mint in there. It's really, really pretty. The variations, like, even over camera, it doesn't show up the way it does in real life. That's one thing that I don't like about my products. They do not look as good on camera. They just don't. And there's no way. I'm not a good enough photographer or videographer to change that. So you just, in order to see the real majesty of them, you have to see them in person, which means you should buy one. Logical, right? Totally. And I have to say, if anybody happens to own some of my older stuff, especially if you've gotten a couple trays throughout the time that I've been selling them, you can actually put them side by side and see the progress that I've made, which is fantastic. And I'm really, really happy about that because, like, I mean, even just the collection that I have of sample trays and trays that I liked too much to sell and stuff like that. It's quite interesting to see because, like, the older ones, I've got different, they're even different sizes. Like, if you have one of the oldest trays that I made, they're slightly bigger. And, like, if you bought an insert for a deluxe tray now, it would be too small. It wouldn't fit in the middle perfectly. And then, you know, I went through variations in sizes and techniques when I started sewing them. Even the way that I do the snaps, even the way I cut the holes for the snaps have changed drastically over the past 2 years. So it's really cool to, like, be able to see my evolution go from all the different stuff. Okay. Let's see.
Just a moment.
Okay. Let's do this. Got that one in. You have a miniature with scale armor. You might try to replicate those blues on it. You should totally do that. That'd be so cool. If you feel brave enough to paint non-metal metallics, hey, the only way to get better at anything is to do it. You gotta do it and fail a bunch of times. Everybody say hi to Snappus. He is the king of snap presses. That's the kind of expertise that I think most people don't understand when buying handcrafted items. That is 100% true. You are not only buying something that took me at least an hour to make, because let's be honest, I've been streaming for an hour now. I'm not done. I've only been making one thing, and yeah, I kind of stopped to talk and stuff like that, but I also had the fabric already cut. So not only does it take me at least an hour to make it, I also have to pay for the high quality materials, sourcing, shipping the materials to myself, and everything like that. And then there's over 2 years of development that goes into every single tray. Every single one of my products has been under constant evolution since I came up with the idea to make it. So, yeah, it's $35 for this tray, but you're getting 2 years of product development, an individual, almost 30 years of expertise. I've been sewing for 27 years now. Like, anybody doing something for over 2 decades, no matter what field you're in, they're going to cost more than someone who just started a year ago. period. You want a good accountant? You want an accountant that has 20 years of experience? Then they're gonna cost more than the one that just graduated and got their certificate. Hello, Dragon Gem. Welcome. Beautiful. All right. Good job, Snappus. Look at this. This beautiful friggin' tray. I'm so excited. Looks fantastic. I wonder what brass or gold color snaps would look like on the fire scale. That one will be getting brass snaps. Because yes. Generally for warmer tones, I will do the brass, unless there's black in it, and then I'll do black. For cool tones, I will generally go with silver or black. Yeah, so for when I get to the Dragon Scale pre-order, all of the Fire Dragon stuff is probably going to get brass snaps. The rest are probably going to get silver. And of course, the thread will also change to match the fabric. So once again, the Fire Dragon will get gold thread, and then the Water and Earth Dragons will get the silver thread. So there we go. That's one Dragon Scale tray ready to go. After I finish streaming, I'm going to go ahead and take quick pictures of it and put it up on my website. So in the next hour or so, you'll be able to buy this if you want it. Once again, it's not part of the pre-order. This is a completely separate thing. This came from the Twitter poll that I asked, in case you missed it. This is from the Twitter poll a couple weeks prior to that. When I asked what kind of dragon would you pick if you had to pick a dragon, with no reason or any reason, whatever reason you like. Blue was runner-up. I've already done all the silver stuff, so this is blue. You can find matching keychain bags on my website right now to match this. This will be up in about an hour or so, a little over an hour probably. I think what we're gonna do is I actually have a bunch of witchy fabric that I've already cut for stuff. So I guess we're gonna do that. Let's get a little witchy since it's still October. So there we go. Let's get some witchy up in here. Let's see what we're gonna make. What are we gonna make? We've got all that. It's all Revelo scraps. In the bag. Oh, we've got some of these. Those are gonna look cool once I make them. Okay. So I guess quick vote. We're gonna do a quick vote here. Get ready to vote right now in chat. Should we work on the cute purple occult stuff? I have to figure out what I'm making there. Or I can go ahead and start in on some lovely anatomy, floral anatomy things. Looks like I've got some, those are things cut out. Let's see, this is probably going to be a D4 bag. It's probably going to be a pretty cool D4 bag. Oh, this will be a medium bag. Another medium. How wide are these? Yeah, these are going to be medium bags. I got 3 medium bags here. Looks like this is going to be a travel case probably. These are pre-order leftovers. All of the pre-orders have already gone out for the witchy fabrics. This is the scrap fabrics that I had left over after making all of that. So this is just making it into whatever I can make into with the extra cuts that I have here. So I've got a couple medium-sized bags. Yes, you can buy these. This one's going to be a travel case. Let's see, it looks like another travel case size. That's just fabric. Let's see. You should see my eyebrows going up and down. Looks like this is another, we've got the vintage tea-stained occult fabric too. Let's see. Might even, oh, what is that? Ooh, this might be able to be a tray. I could do a tray. Let's see, I've got actually quite a bit of this that might be able to either be trays or bags. Yeah, this will either be trays or bags. If Aras were an octopus, would she still need more hands? Yes. Always more hands. I always need more hands. I'm a very busy person. Alright, so it looks like... Hey! Welcome, welcome. So happy to see you. You're right on time to help me figure out what I'm going to do. So I've got, let's see. I've got a vote for the floral anatomy. If I can, I got a vote for the purple. This doesn't help. And a vote for the tea stain. Y'all can't make up your mind. So I've got 1 vote for each. I can do the tea stained. I'll probably make a couple trays there. I've got a little bit of this purple occult fabric. Probably make a couple D4 bags with it. I've also got this vintage floral anatomy fabric, which can be, I think I've got enough for quite a few D4 bags, as well as a couple of this, the travel cases. So we need to figure out what we're going to make. What are we going to make? I don't know. Do all the things. I don't have that much time. Can you request a purple keychain bag? Hold on. Let's just look real quick, because if I'm going to make one, this is a great time. Not big enough. This isn't big enough. Or well, is it long enough? No, it's not. let's just go through and see what we have here. It's probably enough. Hold on. I might. There's more. There's more. This is gonna be a tray, I think. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. In the spirit of chaos means we should let a dice decide. Okay. Alright. Alright, so yes. I do have enough to do at least a tray or a couple bags of any of these fabrics. New spooky emotes! Oh, that's so perfect! Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Today's such a great day. Okay, so let's see. Okay, yeah, you know what? And we're gonna roll it in our new dice tray. Okay, so what are we gonna give the number ranges? 20 divided by 3 is not a perfect number, so 1 through 6 is going to be tea stained. 7 through 7 through 15? No. 13? Shit. Okay. 6 or lower, we're gonna do tea stained. 13 or lower, we're gonna do vintage floral. 14 or above, we're gonna do the cute one. Thank you. Okay, so keeper. Yeah. 1 through 6, tea stained. 7 through 12, floral. 13 through 18 is going to be the cute occult. Okay? We're gonna roll it right now. What do we say, Greenleaf Geek? That is a 6. So we're gonna do tea stained. Let's see. So, perfect. Thank you for the help. I can only do so many things at once, and apparently numbers are not one of them. Okay. Oh. Alrighty. So I guess we're gonna do trays. Or should we do bags? Trays or bags? Trays or bags? Do we think that trays... Do people want trays or bags? Oh, and one of these has to be held for something else. Because I have to do a special bag. So, one of the benefits of being on my Patreon is that patrons of the bag people level get an item, pre-made item every month. Generally, it's going to be either something that I've made that I think they would like, or something that I see from another creator that I think they would like. This month, the one solo bag person has an event that they're going to, and they wanted a good bag to go with it. I asked them, I was like, hey, you've been a bag person for a few months. Is there something in particular you like? They had their eye on this fabric. I wanted a bag to go to an event with them. So I'm going to make them a special bag this month. Because why the heck not? I can do that. That's totally me. Alright, Chaos Bean has spoken. Yay! Chaos Math rocks. Let's see. Trays? Yeah, I think we're going to do... So I've got this one set aside. And then we're going to make trays out of the rest of it. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to put a note on this so I don't end up making it into something else. That note can go away. Okay, so we're going to do trays with these. I think there should be enough. Okay, so these are going to be trays and they're going to be regular trays, and then I'm going to make the extras into D4 bags, I think. Yeah, because it's not quite long enough to do, can't quite do the deluxe trays with these. Actually, I could probably make this into, yeah. So one can be a deluxe tray and one can be a regular tray. Or I can do 2 regular trays and 3 D4 bags of 2 different sizes. I'll ponder. Okay, let's cut this real quick. And then I need the other fabric to go with it. Oop. Almost pulling out everything here. Perfect. I had just enough. Already mostly cut. Wonderful. That makes me so happy. All right. Can't forget my coffee. Gotta drink your coffee. It's already kind of cold. Alrighty. Doom, 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 doom. This song makes me want to hoop. It's got a really good beat to it. Maybe that's something I'll do today. Go outside and hoop. I just hope it's not too windy. See, ever since I cracked my tooth, broke my tooth. Ever since I broke my tooth, on a hula hoop because the wind blew it. And I overcompensated. And I completely, like, my front tooth had to be rebuilt. I'm really afraid of hooping in the wind. I tell you what, I've been injured more times in the past 10 years hooping than anything else. Let's see, I've cracked my tooth, broke it in half. I broke my tooth in half and sprained both ankles. Hooping is dangerous, y'all. Yeah. Alright. I remember to turn off the iron. Yay, me. Yeah, gotta be careful. Any sport or activity can be dangerous. Now the question is, what color thread will I do? I don't think I really have a red that will work, so I might go back to gold, because gold thread is very, very witchy. I guess I could go ahead and do silver on the inside since nobody's going to see that anyways. And that means I don't have to change out my thing. Might just do that. This over here. Alright, you gotta get started on dinner. Thank you so much for hanging out. You have a good evening. I hope dinner is fantastic and you sleep well and everything. Thank you for joining me. I think we're just going to do regular trays. Ooh! Regular trays for this. So I like having more of a variety of kind of stuff in my thing. And if anybody really wanted a deluxe tray, they did have a good week to order it. And they would have had it by now. So really there's nothing I can do there. Go. All right, come here, Fred. Put you up a little bit. Everybody say hello, Fred. If you haven't already. If you have, then I guess you don't have to say hello, Fred. It's fine. Make what you can sell. I don't know. See, the problem is... the problem is that some things don't sell that I think are going to sell, and some things that I don't think are going to sell immediately. So it's hard to tell. Fred is actually having a really good day so far. We've already finished a deluxe tray. And it has not been a beepy day as of yet. Like, frankly, I'm still surprised that there are dragon scale stuff in my store. There's a Viking shield tray, which I actually marked down. There's 2 of them left. Still haven't sold. I don't know why. Especially because when I did the 88 Riddles pre-order, it was the highest selling thing out of anything. It was the most purchased, and then after that, nobody wanted it. I don't know. How does this work? People get so excited about things online, and then you're like, okay, I made it, here you go. And then they're like, nah. Yeah, so just saying, if you like Viking stuff, then you can find my special edition 88 Riddles Viking tray on my website right now. It is 10% off. There's 2 of them. You can also find a bunch of dragon scale keychain bags, as well as some keychain bags with my Druid alt logo on it. Those are in store right now. Let's see. I've got a couple deluxe trays in there, a couple regular trays in there. Even got one deluxe tray with crick clips in there. So, yeah, so much stuff in store right now. Go check it out. This turned into a giant commercial. Sorry, not sorry. I gotta eat. I also like paying my bills. makes it work. I worry about that when I see creators doing polls on Twitter. Everyone clicks yes, but then don't buy. Exactly. That is 100% it. You're like, hey, I have this idea, and then everybody gives you the gifts of shut up and take my money, and then you put it up and there's no money. Shut up and take my money. Just kidding. Would you actually buy this? Hell yes. Oh, you were serious. Yeah, no. Yeah, I was serious. That's why I said, would you actually buy this? And that's why I started doing pre-orders. Because I can't afford to buy fabrics and put all this effort into stuff that's not going to sell. I just can't. Cannot do it. So I think I'm going to do like 1 to 2 pre-orders a month and see how that works. Because at least then I could be like, okay, well, these things did really, really well. So I'm going to get a little extra fabric, like the dragon scale. I ended up going almost at least, probably an extra yard total on the popular ones. So that if anybody missed the train, they can always jump in after I've finished the pre-order. I will be making stuff like right now. I will be making stuff from those dragon scale fabrics that were not ordered. But that the pre-order allowed me to actually invest in. It's kind of interesting. You like salesperson Aras? Even if you could afford the money, it's a waste of time too. Yep, exactly. And time is money. Fred, scooch over. All I hear is Darth Vader breathing now. Oh boy. Oh, that got me. That voice got me. Toasty! Let's trim this up a bit. Just the one side on that. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to go gold. Gold on this one. So we're going to have to rethread Fred. I'm sure he'll be excited about that. See, I gotta keep an eye on the time. I do not want to miss V's lunch break live stream. And then after that, I have to go to my old job and drop off my work shirts because I forgot to do that on Friday. And I've been freaking busy. So I think we're going to put this on the outside. Put this on the inside. Yeah? Inside. Outside. I'm sure Fred appreciates all the attention. Hard not to be pervy when you talk about Fred like that. Well, let me tell you what, Keeper. My brain lives in the sewer. I am perpetually a 13-year-old boy, as... and, I'm sure there are plenty of people who can tell you that it is 100% accurate. I live in the gutter. Yep. So yeah, outside, inside. I think so. At least I don't have to worry about Fred making inappropriate comments about me. The best coworkers are silent. Silent and hardworking. I think that's why I like Snappus. I think that's why he's my favorite, because he doesn't ever talk back. I never have to hear from him. He just does his job. He really holds it down. You know, he works well under pressure. And I've never heard a complaint from him. Ain't that right, Snappus? Yeah, see? Best boy. And he's so snazzy, too. So well dressed. I did a good job. There's a hair down my shirt, and it's tickling me. I'm sorry. Yes. Glad Fred isn't a trash boy. Me too. But he does complain a lot. Fred is a bit of a whiner. He is. And he's always so loud. Like, even when he's not complaining, when he's just doing his job, he's still really loud. Turn my iron back on. I'm like getting on a roll now that it's almost time to go. I'm totally getting on a roll now. It's always the way, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So I know I'm kind of out of camera view right now, but I gotta... It's just faster to not adjust the camera every 10 seconds. And see, this is why I end up missing lunch so often. Because now I'm on a roll, but it's like almost noon. So I'm like, I don't want to stop. Because I'm really going now. But also food? Food is something I should do, right? It's kind of important, I guess. I haven't even finished my coffee from the morning. You know what? We're going to try to finish these. Let's try to finish these on stream, and I'll be a little bit late, but that's fine. That's fine. At least I can say that I've done 3 trays in the morning, right? It's always good. Food is good. Nom nom. Yes. Alright. And next, that's over here. Come here, Fred. Let's do this quickly, shall we? I think we can do it. We can totally do it. I mean, heck, we're like over halfway done. Okay, not quite over halfway done, but we're about halfway done. I just hope this bottom bobbin holds up. Let's not have any bobbin troubles today. You just need to get through 2 trays and then we're done. Okay? I promise. Alright, Fred. We're gonna do this without complaining. Please. Please do this without complaining. Let's go. I believe in you, Fred. We can do this. Look at me giving pep talks to my sewing machine. I'm not crazy. You are. Excuse me. That hurt my nose. And that was more, it hurt my nose because I shoved it into my arm. Makes sense though. It's like the last hurrah for some parts of the plants in this area. So they're all releasing their pollen and saying, hey, let's do it. Gotta reproduce before it's too late. Y'all, we might make it. I mean, we were making it right now. That's exactly what I'm doing. Other side, Fred. Move your needle over. There we go. Alright, let's start on this side. We got this. We are so gonna finish these very soon. No, no, no. None of this. No. Come on. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you so much. Sorry. Fred. We're not doing this. Please. I swear, there's enough. strength. We are so close, Fred. Can you please just fucking sew this? I'm gonna start throwing things. No, it's not time for a break. I am almost done sewing. Like, I literally have a side and I've got like 12 inches. That's it. I have a foot of sewing left. And that's it. And then he'll be done. I'll be done sewing for the entire day, really. I'm just so angry at this feature because it's not a feature. It's something that drives me absolutely insane. Like, I literally just need to sew to here and then I'm done. I'm not going through and rethreading the machine or whatever. I think it's a light sensor. See, look, I'm done. Fuck you, Thread. Fuck you, Fred. Thread addict. You had enough. Anyways, I think the sensor I think it's a light sensor, and when a certain amount of light gets exposed on the sensor, it says, oh, you're out of thread. But the problem with that is the fact that it's a light sensor. So even if the thread is low and I block the light, then it seems to work just fine. I bet you I probably have enough thread that I could sew one more thing with it, but Fred would just sit there being an asshole. Such an asshole. It's like I was making that dragon scale, but I was making a dragon scale tray for a friend, and I swear I sewed the entire outside with Fred doing that. And I still had thread left over after I sewed the entire, like, this part and this part. I did it all by hand, essentially, like turning the knob like that. Because I had enough thread, but Fred was not cooperating. So what would have been like 2 to 5 minutes of sewing took over half an hour. It, like, by the time I had finished, I was so wound up that I still couldn't go to bed because I was so angry. Whew. It's fine. Fred's down for the day. At least for now. I guess I will have time later, but for now, Fred's done. I'll deal with his thread addiction later. Calm. Yeah, well, I gotta finish this first. I can't just stop. I'm so close to being done. That's why I kept going, because I'm not done yet. Besides, I've got way more to do than just watch V. I mean, I love her, don't get me wrong, but I gotta get lunch, I gotta watch my friend, I gotta go do an errand. It's gonna take like an hour. I hate that. Just because of traffic, it's gonna take an hour. But whatever. At least then it'll be out of my head. I caught that. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I definitely caught that. And I didn't manage to stab myself. Or maybe I should say I managed to not stab myself. Have you reached out to the manufacturer to see if this is something that can be turned off? No. I don't think it has. I don't think it can be. I have looked on forums, and it does seem to be a light sensor. Good job on not stabbing myself. Yeah! All right, we are almost done. Look at that. So close. Soon it'll be my trustworthy Snappus, who never complains. Never complains, Fred. Never. Done. Put you away. You are not done yet. You were done. I need to trim that. Go. You're done. Out. That's done. Whoa. Okay. Get all the marked lines off of here. Just don't tell Snappus about the crick clips. Hey, you know, he's totally cool. He never complains. He knows. He knows. He sees everything. I mean, I make them right here. Well, I don't make the crick clips. I make the trays and, like, put them together and stuff here. So, he knows. He's aware. Luckily, most people still prefer snaps, so there's that. All right. You ready, Snappus? It's your time to shine. Which is easy because you already sparkle. He's such a good Snappus. See, he's even got googly eyes. All right. Got that one on you. So let's start here. So while Snappus looks like a diva, it's okay sharing the spotlight. That's exactly it. Snappus is a hard worker, very quiet, never complains about anything I ask him to do or not do. And he's just so observant too. Snappus is like the perfect employee. Great under pressure. Always does his job. No complaints. I just smack my head on the light. there we go. That is 3 trays done this stream. Whoop whoop. And if you like the things I make, I'm going to call it there, really. I'm going to head over to the Crafting Muses lunch break live stream. So if you are interested in continuing to watch crafting, you can go over there. It's on youtube.com/thecraftingmuse. I will be jumping in there. If you like the things that I made today, within the next hour or so, they will be put on my website for sale. You can buy them today. They will ship tomorrow, if not later on today. And yeah, so we're just gonna say sayonara for now, I guess. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been an absolute pleasure. I apologize for the random cursing. Fred and I, you know, sometimes coworkers just don't get along. Yeah, so we're gonna call it there. Thank you so much for hanging out. You'll probably be able to find me same time tomorrow at the same place. Bye.